Today, our pulses are still racing and our hearts heavy from the terrifying high-side crash that befell Miguel Oliveira at the Spanish Grand Prix in Jerez, a moment that turned the Circuit de Jerez into a scene of pure dread and relief as the Portuguese maestro walked away, battered but unbroken. It was deep into Q2, the Friday sun baking the Andalusian asphalt, Miguel on his factory Aprilia RS GP25 pushing for a front row shot, threading the needle through turn 11 at over 340 kph when the rear snapped viciously under acceleration. The bike bucked like a wild stallion, launching him skyward in a violent high side, flipping end over end before he slammed down hard on the gravel, tumbling through the air as carbon shards flew and the timing screens flashed red. Safety crews swarmed like guardians, bike engulfed in a debris field that looked like a war zone, Miguel's helmeted form motionless at first, then stirring with that fighter's instinct, thumbs up to his team, limping off with medics flanking him, the paddock exhaling in unison. Watching the onboard replay, my stomach flipped. This is the sport's brutal truth, where milliseconds separate heroes from headlines we never want. Miguel Oliveira, the 31-year-old trailblazer from Rio Maior, Portugal, the first Portuguese rider to win a Premier Class Grand Prix back in 2020 at Styria, was in vintage form this weekend, topping FP1 with a flying lap that silenced Dubbins after his tough Aprilia transition. From KTM Red Bull days where he dueled Marquez and Quartararo toe-to-toe, to now leading the factory Aprilia charge alongside Alex Espargaro, Miguel's smooth style and ice-cool racecraft have etched him as a top-tier talent, with 5 premier wins and a legion of fans waving Portuguese flags from Portimao to Phillip Island. But crashes like this hit personal. He's no stranger to the gravel traps, that 2022 Mandalika thriller where he high-sided mid-race but remounted for points, or the 2023 Silverstone engine blow-up that tested his spirit. Climbing from the medical center after scans, Miguel faced the media with a bruised shoulder, sore ribs, and a cut knee, voice steady but eyes carrying the weight. Felt the rear go loose, then it was lights out, thought of my family in the stands, had to get up for them. His Aprilia crew chief hugged him tight, tears in the garage, while social media erupted with Forca Miguel, rivals like Bagnia posting brother survived, see you on track, the MotoGP family rallying because Miguel's more than a rider. He's resilience personified, dad to a young son, the guy who signs every hat tossed his way, racing with a nation's pride on his leathers. Aftermath paints a picture of grit over setback, full-body CT scans clear of fractures, just heavy soft tissue trauma and a grade 1 AC joint sprain ruling him out for tomorrow's sprint and likely the Grand Prix, handing Aprilia a tough weekend with Espargaro carrying solo hopes. Miguel's already in rehab mode at the trackside motorhome, ultrasound on the shoulder, posting an X update. Crashes are teachers, this one's lesson is lift and coast next time. Back soon, stronger. Jerez's gravel felt his fury today, sparking FIA stewards to probe track limits and tire pressures, but Miguel's fire, unquenched, the kind forged in 300-plus grands, turning pain into podiums. The paddock feels the void without his quiet leadership, fans in the grandstands chanting his name under floodlights, knowing when he roars back, maybe Qatar in 2 weeks, it'll be with that trademark grin and zero fear. MotoGP soul thrives on these warriors who stare down danger and rev away legends. Get well, Miguel, Portugal, and the two-wheel world needs your thunder. If this crash had your heart in your mouth and fists clenched like it did mine, smash that like button to send Miguel those healing vibes, subscribe for more unfiltered MotoGP deep dives and comeback stories, and hit the notification bell so you're trackside for every lap. What do you think? Flip the rear, setup, tweak, or track gremlins? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, ride safe out there.